This video is going to teach you some of the basics of navigating around QuickBooks. Across the top of the screen is my menu bar. Down the left-hand side is my icon bar. Most of the time you're going to be on Home, or you're going to at least have Home underneath. Now notice I have maximized the home screen in the upper right-hand corner, and my software just slightly cuts it off, but there's two X's. The top X would close QuickBooks, the bottom X would close the home screen. Don't panic, I can click Home and reopen it. It'll probably open in a window, then I'm going to go ahead and maximize it. The home screen is split into 5 distinct sections: vendors, customers, employees, banking, and company. The tasks within each section are the tasks for banking are in the banking section. The tasks that have to do with company are in the company section. The tasks that have to do with customers are in the customer section. If I click on any of these specific items, for example, chart of accounts, it actually opens the chart of accounts. Notice it's maximized. You really are just opening, I hit restore so you can see, you're really just opening the chart of accounts in another sub window. My home flow chart is really underneath it. But because they're maximized, people sometimes don't realize that they actually are just have one underneath the other. Now I've minimized the chart of accounts. I've minimized the home. Go ahead and maximize home. I cannot see that I have the chart of accounts minimized. If I click on it again, it'll bring it back to the front and maximized because the window I had underneath it is maximized. There's other views. For example, and I see them over on the left, the calendar view or the customers view. And as I click on these different views through the icon bar, again, remember, it's really just layering them one on top of the other. So I'd want to make sure that I close them when I'm done with them. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home view. There's not much difference between choosing customers over here on the left or coming up to customers and choosing the customer center. Obviously, clicking on through the menu took 2 clicks versus 1 click over here in the icon bar. But as far as what it looks like, the fact that it's layered on top of the other one, oh, there's my home, I've minimized it. But the fact that they're both open, that's just the nature of the way QuickBooks works. When I'm done, I can close it, and my home comes back. So there's really no difference between vendors, vendor center, or over here on the icon bar, choosing vendors takes me to the same place. For the class, the majority of what you're going to turn in are reports. And so over on the left, I went ahead and clicked reports in order to open up the report center. So if I had to turn in a PDF of a report, I'm going to go ahead and run that report. And then I'm going to go ahead and go up to the menu bar, the buttons underneath the menu bar across the top. Actually, the fastest way to do it from a report is to simply go up to the File menu and choose Save as PDF. I'm going to give the report a name and save it somewhere on my hard drive. That would be the file that I would actually upload for the course, for the teacher to grade. When I'm done, I can simply close that report. I'll be back in the report center. I could close the report center. I should be back at the home. And if I'm not, and it's not minimized, remember all I have to do is click home and maximize it in order for that to come back.